Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Mike Ryan. I am a parishioner for many years, an usher, a Eucharistic minister, and a Knight of Columbus. These are the things I do at church. My faith and my church are what define me as a person. But what church? I was baptized at Visitation, made my first confession, received my first communion, and was confirmed at St. Killian's. These sacraments started me out on my faith journey. I wed my bride, Elvira, at St. Camillus by Midway Airport. Some people might know it as Our Lady of the Airport. I've attended masses celebrating first communions, confirmations, weddings, funerals, retreats, memorials of all kinds, all over the Chicagoland area and the United States. I even attended an open air mass in the castle in Dublin, Ireland. Different places, yes, but the same church, because we are the church, you and I. Different crowds maybe, but always those who yearn for God's word and the Eucharist. You know that saying, where two or more are gathered in my name, I am there also. There are many things that happen at church. I once saw a little boy make his first communion in a wheelchair. He impressed people in church when, unprompted, he got out of his chair and knelt down in the pew during the consecration. I saw a little girl play Mary in the nativity play. These kids grew up in this church, using what was offered by people helping them act on their faith. One helped out on mission trips and was a Eucharistic minister today. And the other is an usher at 9:30 Mass. One time on a retreat in this church right here, I and a number of men attended, and it was a time to get closer to our God and a deeper understanding of our faith. Something else happened to me. I realized I never forgave a little boy for not being born perfect. It changed my whole life. I've been a better father, a better husband, a better man since that time. It was the best time I had at church since my wedding. Nowhere else but in church could this have happened. Now there is a women's church retreat coming up October 2nd and 3rd, as well as a men's retreat, October 24th and 25th. Don't miss it if you can. Over 30 years ago, I became a Knight of Columbus. Our local council at Our Lady of the Woods here has over that time donated over $250,000 to those organizations such as Special Olympics, Sertoma, and St. Coletta's. We also give thousands of hours to help where it's needed. Here at Our Lady of the Woods, we help where we can. We provide funding for special needs students for the REP program. And we also help fund the ambry for the holy oils that you see in church here every time you come to Mass. But we also run buses to White Sox games to raise money so we can help do these things. The Knights were an opportunity that came to me at church. I saw it as a part of my faith, an expression, an extension of it in physical form. My faith and my church don't stop at a door to a building. We are, my faith also informs me to do what I can, where I can. To that extent, I want to let you know that next week, the Knights are going to be offering Tootsie Rolls. Know this about the Tootsie Rolls. We aren't selling candy. We are giving you the opportunity to care for someone you don't know that needs help, that came into this world, and they had some challenges. So we are giving you the opportunity to care for them and get something sweet in return. The faith in God helps you do things that you thought you couldn't. The Ryans, just like everyone else, have had their shares of trials, crosses to bear. Deciding on surgeries that could mean being wheelchair bound or walking, being able to see or not. We're always balancing work, school, and careers with keeping together as a family and never losing sight of what is important for us and for our souls. I know it seems I'm overlooking some tough times maybe, but we also experienced miracles along the way. We got through it, and that's the important thing. That truly is the miracle. There was a saying I saw in the church office one time years ago, and it seems to fit life as we know it. God doesn't give you any more than you can handle. I just wish he didn't have so much confidence in me. So my faith life is this. In the church here and in the church in our everyday lives, act on it. Show up and be a part of the true miracle of church. Join up. There are many things you can do. An altar server, an usher, a Eucharistic minister, a lot of things people do behind the scenes to make the miracle of all of our sacraments offered here richer for you and for all of us together. And then help lift up someone who needs a kind word, a helping hand, anything to help them and all of us on the way to Jesus. They might help you someday. Thank you for your kind attention.